On the news this afternoon, suspected cultists again attack traders on Ugbunabali axis of Port Harcourt. Igbo youths threaten to block Echie Element Junction. Police launch criminal investigation against FFK's former wife, Precious Chikwendu. On the foreign scene, Mexico sues U.S. gun makers over arms trafficking. I am Ifiemi Andrew. Suspected cultists have carried out their threat of a repeat attack on traders on Ugbunabali axis of Port Harcourt over refusal of the traders to pay 500,000 naira monthly fee, otherwise called matching ground. Recall that following the first attack on traders, especially computer dealers, by the suspected cultists last week, the traders called on government and security agencies to come to their rescue. The police had said the situation has been contained, but some traders say the hoodlums returned this week, looting goods worth over 5 million naira and destroying valuables. The affected traders said both security agencies and the state government failed to protect their business.
After the news, they came back, blocking all the roads and beating up people, two laptops, harassing people on the street, asking all the shops to close up. They were taking phones from Aguma to Ede to the entire environment around Ugbunabali guys, because there was nothing they could do. It has been reported to the police and the security agencies and nothing has been done. It has been a terrible experience. Exactly the same way they threatened to steal what they have said. They burst into people's shops, enter into people's office. They are shifting practically and carrying people's laptops. Here with guarding, they are just packing the laptops in the car, iPhones. And we have not seen the presence of the police since that day. That is even what was even scaring us more. These guys say that we should be giving them 500,000 naira a month. Where will that money come from? I know of one of my colleagues here whose shop was opened into today. The guy has lost only today more than 3 million naira. In my very before I was watching them, people were jumping out from cars. Some ladies who enjoyed themselves because of the way these guys are coming.
A man who spoke with our correspondent narrated his encounter with the attackers.
The decision so far is that the shops will be locked up and all these roads around Ugbunabali will be shut down until government comes to address the situation. Because the pattern they came the last time was that when they come in the morning, after a while they come back in the evening and repeat it again. That was what happened last week. So because we don't want the repeat of Ugbunabali, businessmen have decided not to open this business environment tomorrow. Local government chairman, this is his community. We've not heard from him, we've not heard from the police, we've not heard from the government.
It comes at a time where the state government is expected to create an enabling environment for businesses in the state to thrive after no government support was given to traders struggling to recover from losses caused by a lockdown and curfew in Rivers State. The Port Harcourt City local government authorities and the police are expected to comment on what is being done to avoid another attack on traders in Rivers State. In another development, 3 bills, executive bills, that were sent to the Rivers State House of Assembly by Governor Yeson Wike have passed second reading. The bills are the public prohibition of open rearing and grazing of livestock, a bill seeking to amend the Rivers State Child Rights Law 2020, and a bill seeking to rename Produce House, Waterlines House, Old Aba Road, Liberation Stadium, Elelewon Road, and Judges' Quarters. Debating on the bills, members representing Obiakwa Constituency 1 and Leader of the House, Martin Amewule, and member representing Ikore State Constituency, Anselm Ogugwo, said the open grazing bill will help to ensure proper regulation in the breeding of livestock in the state.
Mr. Speaker, this bill, I believe, will certainly promote the production of high and healthy breeds of livestock, because the bill intends to find a way towards ensuring that our livestock are kept in ranches. They are kept in places that are approved so that we cannot have them around or on our streets, moving recklessly, causing problems for road users, pedestrians, farmers, what have you. Mr. Speaker, in any orderly society, there has to be regulated ways of farming.
My people know the birds, the agony, the fast food and hands of this. And this bill will restore peace, sanity in our communities. This bill is a sign of answer prayers from our rural community whose means of livelihood has been impacted.
Meanwhile, Speaker of the House Ikunyi Igbani, after listening to all presentations, said the bill on open grazing will be subjected to public hearing before it is passed.
As representatives of the people, we have seen the need and the urgency to pass this bill. But given the nature of our job, you know that this bill will be subjected to public hearing. It's important so that critical stakeholders will be invited to make contributions.
Correspondent Miguel Tuka reports that the House adjourned to Tuesday, August 10. Some youths from Igbo Ichie have threatened to block the Ichie-Eleme junction by the end of August if the government fails to fix the bad section of the road. Some of them who spoke to our correspondent said the road has become a death trap for motorists and residents as armed robbers and kidnappers have taken over the road.
I don't know what Ibeche people do to any level of the government. We are not happy with what is happening on this road. People have lost their life. They have killed so many souls on this road. Armed robbers are taking over this place. This vast part of the road is affecting us. If nothing is done by River State government, by federal government to fix this vast part of the road, we are going to take the measure Eleme people took. We are giving them between now and ending of this month. If nothing is done, by September first week, we are going to shut down this place. Hoodlums are taking over this place. Nefarious activities is taking place in this place. They are kidnapping people, stealing, all sorts of criminality. My brother was kidnapped here, this bad spot of road in Ibeche yesterday. They have been calling us to bring ransom. The step Eleme Ogoni took is a very nice step. It was a peaceful measure, and I think that measure can as well be applied in Ichie. So we are calling on the River State governor to please, he has to deploy it of Ichie.
Some traders and drivers also spoke on how the bad state of the road has affected their business.
But we are really surprised to say that we are being counted among the River State indigenous staying around River State. No vehicle can cross the area we are staying. Sleeping with one eye open, one eye closed, both day and night, due to the kidnapping, armed robbery, raping, and a lot of things that are happening here. We cannot transport our goods to Oimi market. Our market women, our mothers, our fathers, they will fry gari, they will put cassava, plantain. On reaching here, armed robber will where they offload everything. Both their handsets, some of them will be kidnapped on a daily basis.
I've been selling here for the past 3 years. No good road, people are dying, kidnapping, raping. Women cannot even pass here in the morning. Talk less of in the evening. Once it is 6, you cannot follow this road again. Our transportation here on this road now has become something else. Instead of 50 naira, we are paying 200, 300 and long.
Even my business, guys, is down. Before I used to close 10 o'clock, but now we are closing 5:30 in the evening. The cars they are snatching here is much. And all the whole women from Eche going to Ifiemi every month, they are robbing them.
Still ahead, police launch criminal investigation against FFK's former wife, Precious Chikwendo, over alleged defamation. Stay tuned.
You no longer have to miss any moment of the action. Listen to us from anywhere in the world. Download the Nigeria Info FM app from your app store. Tap the menu bar on the top left corner of your screen, select Port Hackett, and listen to your #1 news, talk, and sports radio station. 92.3 Nigeria Info.
A criminal investigation by FCT Police has been launched against Precious Chikwendo, the former wife of the former Minister of Aviation Femi Fani Kayode, over an alleged malicious post credited to her against Senator Grace Bent on social media. Precious Chikwendo was alleged to have posted a malicious content on her social handles, alleging that Senator Grace Bent was after her life and running errands for FFK to deny her custody of her children. Nigeria recorded 747 new cases of COVID-19 yesterday. The NCDC made the announcement on its official website. According to the reports, Rivers State recorded 25 new cases. Lagos State recorded the highest number of cases with 488 infections. Akwa Ibom recorded 121, Oyo 29, Ogun 115, FCT and Kaduna recorded 13 cases each, Kwara 11, Ekiti and Osun State 10 cases, Edo 6, Abia 3, Anambra 2, while Plateau State recorded 1 case. So far, 2,167 deaths have been recorded. Now in business. It is now 2 months since the ban of Twitter by the federal government. Social media influencers in Port Harcourt say it's been difficult making a living as brands no longer want to do ads because of the ban. While speaking with our correspondent, some of them said although they now do jobs on other social media platforms, it is not as effective and productive as Twitter. Meanwhile, a firm, the NetBlocks cost of shutdown tool, says Nigerian businesses have lost 150.46 billion naira since the federal government's ban on Twitter took effect in the country on June 5. It said the country's economy loses 102.77 million naira every hour to the ban on Twitter. In entertainment, Strictly Come Dancing is to have its first all-male partnership in the show's history after TV chef John Waite joined the lineup. Waite will follow in the footsteps of boxer Nicola Adams, who was the first to have a same-sex partner last year. The 2012 Bake Off winner described his partnership as a great step forward in presentation and inclusion. In sports, German sports apparel manufacturer Puma has terminated its 4-year sponsoring and licensing deal with the Athletics Federation of Nigeria (AFN). The German sporting giant cited recent developments of the Tokyo 2020 Olympics, where Nigerian athletes have struggled with unfortunate developments, from 10 athletes being banned due to the AFN's failure to comply with out-of-competition testing rules to the recent situation of athletes being given a single kit manufactured by another sports brand.
And now, we'll bring you news from around the world.
The Mexican government has sued some of the biggest U.S. gun manufacturers, accusing them of fueling bloodshed through reckless business practices. The lawsuit alleges that the companies knew they were contributing to illegal arms trafficking, which has been linked to many deaths. Officials say Mexico is seeking as much as $10 billion in compensation. The companies are yet to comment. On the news this afternoon, you heard that suspected cultists have again attacked traders on the Gunabali axis of Port Harcourt over what it called matching ground. Igbo Ichie youths have threatened to block the Ichie Element Junction over bad state of the road. The police have launched a criminal investigation against FFK's former wife, Precious Chikwendu. On the foreign scene, you heard that Mexico has sued U.S. gun makers over arms trafficking. The news is edited by Choma Ezemafo. Contact our newsroom on 0818-900-0017. Cloudy weather expected in Port Harcourt this afternoon. My name is Ifiemi Andrew. Thank you for listening.